Hey!
It's time to...
Welcome to Naruto Fan FB.
Greetings.
It's been a while. We've missed you. How are you? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yeah, I've been thinking about you.
Yeah.
I was wondering how you're doing.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it's good.
It's been a little bit. Sorry, it's been kind of crazy for all of us. New jobs, promotions, finals,
Yeah.
We actually have lives. We don't just like wait for the Naruto chapter and then it's like, all right, guys, time to get out of bed.
It's too bad. I mean, that'd be a
if,
decent existence.
if you guys want to tell all your friends about it and eventually get us enough views that can make real money, then
No,
Right.
if we got enough views, then YouTube would shut us down for pirating or like copyright
seriously,
infringement.
they
for just talking about our opinions.
That happened to our Facebook page.
Yeah.
So, congratulations. Anyway.
We're gonna quickly review. Not quickly. We're gonna review.
We'll click through it.
659 and
660. Last two chapters.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not trying to do like a summary thing. Yo, I still love how awesome Madara is. Like, he's so OP, but at the same time, it's so cool to see someone so badass. Because when I, like, with the Obito fight... No, with the Obito fight, the whole time, I was like, as OP and as powerful as Obito seemed, I was like, it doesn't matter. Like, it always seemed like they had a plan. Like, I felt like if Hashirama fought Obito one-on-one, he would have beat Obito.
Well,
You know, I get what you're saying. Like, Obito felt like a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're taking this guy down. It just
We just need to figure out the
depends
best
on
way to do
when.
it. Yeah, exactly.
How many chapters it takes.
Whereas Madara, like, I mean, if Kishu... you know what? If Madara wins this one, I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen because,
I know he's going to lose.
but like, it might be close. I could see like someone really important dying.
Why are you
Yeah.
pointing at me?
No, you just called the GRRM stuff.
Oh no, I want like the George R. R. Martin like possible ending where everyone just dies and then it's like just covered in layers of snow and it's the eternal winter.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet
Possible
summer
ending
chill.
of Game of Thrones spoilers.
Um,
You either win or you die. And if there are no winners, everyone dies.
But yeah, Madara's been on that next shit right now, which is kind of awesome to see. Naruto does not seem to have any idea of how to handle Madara, and Minato and Kakashi are like
Just talking
elsewhere.
Zetsu.
But one thing I did like with the whole Madara thing was when Madara actually comments on Kakashi's Kayumi.
Kamui.
Yeah, he's like, wow, they have a talented
Like, they got someone with an impressive
Optical
eye,
user.
too.
and I was like, yes, Kakashi's getting props. Because Naruto and Sasuke, both of them, as powerful as they are and the moves they pulled out, Madara has not been impressed with them at all. He has not said any of that. And Kakashi's still getting props from, like, the strongest ninjas ever. So, good for you, Kakashi. Keep up the good work.
MVP award.
Yeah, it goes to him.
Employee of the month.
He should be Hokage. Tsunade needs to die.
Again.
Like, no, like, for real now.
I don't know. The Kages are kind of out of the limelight except for Gaara.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, this week, Gaara's got some time.
Yeah.
He got some FaceTime, and I was actually pretty pumped to see that because,
And,
like you and I were talking about right before this, like, defending the village against Dataro was pretty much the last time that Gaara looked impressive.
yeah. No, because...
When he fought his dad, it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, but it was...
Yeah,
I felt like it was
alright.
not like a challenge for him. Like, it was one of those battles where you knew he was gonna
It's
win.
more like an emotional
Yeah,
challenge.
exactly. With the Datara fight, like, you really got to see him pull out some new moves. You got to see how powerful he is and how dedicated he was to the village. And then again now, like in the Kage battle originally against Madara, I felt like Gaara was kind of on the background, like the other Kages were like showing their stuff and Gaara was kind of just supporting them. This time it's like Gaara's doing his thing, like he's pulling out moves that you did not see coming. Like even in the chapter before where he pulls out the micro sand bullet explosion technique thing.
Oh yeah, the sand shotgun or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of
which is-
sad that's never come up before.
yeah, right. You would think
I feel like that'd be like a cool thing to pull out like at the tuning exam.
yeah, just like hey, listen, I'm gonna explode your ribs from the inside out.
I mean,
Also,
the crushing thing was also pretty not cool.
Yeah.
I like the touch, on his like sand shotgun technique of keeping the sand inside the body and doing almost kind of a blood bending thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like keeping a person locked down like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Definitely. And you also got to see Shikaku's background as well, like with the elder Jinchuriki prior to Gaara, which was really, really cool. And how Shikaku, like, all the tail beasts, apparently, if you get to know them, they're not that bad, but it's because humanity's treated them like monsters that they've kind of just like, yo,
monsters,
forget this, I'm just going to blow stuff up and destroy everyone. But it was cool to see, like, Shikaku built a relationship with the
older guy?
priest,
the former Jinchuriki, because he treated him as like a person, not a person, but like, because they're not people, but you know, like
Yeah.
they treated him
like
with respect. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like Gaara kind of got like the shit end of the stick when he got Shikaku, because like Shikaku was like,
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill you and everyone you love if you ever go to sleep.
Close your eyes, bitch! I dare you.
Likewise, Gaara was what, like 4
He was
or
like
5?
4 years
Yeah.
old. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
That
that's,
must be terrifying. Could you imagine like being 4 years old and it's like some creature that's inside you's like, hey, listen, you ever fall asleep?
well,
Your
that's what I'm
mind.
saying. Like, I mean, Gaara wins like shitty childhood. I
Yeah.
mean, like prolonged shitty childhood. I mean, Sasuke lost
Yeah.
his entire family one day. Naruto never had a family to begin with, so you know, no loss there. And
Yeah,
but Gaara,
But when you break down Gaara's backstory, like his dad put a monster in him,
gross.
tried to make him into a
And then
beast.
tried to
tried
kill
to
him.
kill him several
But
times.
not only try to kill him, the people that he like could trust and thought loved him were the people that ended up trying to kill him. That's like the worst part about it. Like, damn.
No, it was a cool reversal seeing kind of how Gaara and Shikaku were interacting now. Basically saying, listen, you were scary, I was a kid, that's all in the past. Right
let's
now,
be friends.
right now we're equals. We're both trying to fight this asshole. Let's do it.
Yeah, but I'm loving the Gaara screen time because it added a different element to Gaara, especially because you got to see like that Naruto Nine
Friendship
Tails.
bond.
No, well, like how Naruto has that internal monologue with Kurama.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that Gaara got that same screen time because it really adds like a different element to his character.
Yeah, and then the tail end of this week, Kurama getting ripped out of Naruto in the last panel.
But there is that whole thing with Kurama talking to Gaara, like, "Hey, Sen guy, I need you to do me a favor." So
Yeah, and then the very next panel, hey, did you get all that?
yeah, so there's obviously some sort of plan going on. I don't know exactly what's going on and why Gaara needed to be the one.
What, Andy?
No,
Anytime Andy guesses something, it's usually right.
I'm
So.
not guessing anything. I just had a face where I'm just like
I know, I saw
get
that.
I get annoyed when people are like, "Oh, did you get all that?" It's like an Ocean's 11 thing, where it's like,
Oh, and
"Oh,
where
unless I don't want to spoil Ocean's 11. You should watch Ocean's 11, then you know exactly what I'm talking about."
Come on.
I think there's a statute of limitations.
How long was that movie?
How? Why?
2000.
Yeah.
You're so
I usually
worried
do
about
20
And like,
years.
spoiling
there's like the
anything.
original one too.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you haven't watched
Abby's-
Ocean's 11,
Reed's fiance's behind the camera. You
yeah.
can't see
Sorry, hi.
Hey, Abby.
I'm just saying, if you haven't seen Ocean's 11 yet, just read it on Wikipedia
Yeah.
or
You
IMDb.
can watch 11 and 13, but don't watch 12.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
which
nothing
one was
involved.
12
12?
is the
They
one where
really
Julia
call them
Roberts
11, 12, and
plays
13.
someone who's pretending to be Julia
What
Roberts.
Was that?
Did they
the one
really
with
call them
the-
11, 12, and 13?
Yeah.
The
What else would they
thing where
call 'em?
she's
It's
married
11
to
too?
the other jewel thief
The
guy.
11 is not the number
Didn't
of
Oh,
the
no,
movie,
that
though.
was
Catherine
the
Zeta
castle.
Jones.
That's what
Yeah,
the
Catherine
casino,
Zeta-Jones.
right?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to
I don't know.
hijack.
Whatever.
No, it's fine. It's
Ocean's
fine.
11 is fine. That movie's good. Watch it, or just read about it on Wikipedia.
And then you'll understand the frustration that I have when someone's like, "Hey, did you get all that?" And like 30, like just
Yeah.
like they cut over all of
And
it
then it's like we're gonna get
'Cause,
to
like-
see what happens later.
because it's like, "Oh, this is a super cool reveal. It's coming on later." It's like,
It's
well,
a lazy way to tell you that
it's
there's
a-
a plan.
yeah, exactly,
Wait for it.
exactly.
Yeah, well,
it's
I
like,
I
all right,
would've-
well, there's gonna be a reveal. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Like I almost would have rather like it's nice to know that there's gonna be something, but at the same time, it's like you didn't have to just slap me in the face with "there's gonna be something." Like,
You know,
Yeah.
that being said, though, had they like not said anything and then been like, "By the way, 40 chapters ago there was this talk,"
you know what?
that would have pissed me off
They've
more.
done that before, and it feels really shoehorned.
It's kind of
in.
like
Yeah.
when
So
you,
I don't mind that he's like, all
At least
right,
there's
did you get
something.
kind of
that?
like when you read Encyclopedia Brown and
Never
at
read
the,
Encyclopedia
The what?
Brown.
at the end, you never read Encyclopedia Brown?
No, I
Oh,
don't
man.
know what that is.
What?
I think that might have
Abby
been
knows.
Sorry, I had the Encyclopedia Brown cookbook.
Yeah, that
which was
shit-
mysteries and a cookbook.
That's what's up. All
which
right.
is
Anyway,
amazing.
The whole
Anyway.
thing behind Encyclopedia Brown was it was a mystery novel. You'd read through these short stories, and at the end, you had to try to figure out who did it. It was like who done it or who whatever.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was like a
He's a
middle
kid,
schooler.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like 12 years old or something like
Oh, was
that.
it like what was that? What was that movie? Mystery Team.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like that. Exactly.
love
That was
that.
definitely that was loosely based
Again,
off
a
of
great movie.
Encyclopedia Brown. But anyway, sometimes there were stories where like you would figure you'd guess someone, and then it's like it was this person because of this, and it's like you didn't say that. How was I supposed to know that this person was even there? And that's kind of what I was getting at with the whole like I get Andy saying if they didn't talk about it, then it would have kind of sucked if we found out later on because we didn't know about the conversation. Anyway, let's go. Whew.
Good job, guys.
Thanks.
Is that it?
I mean, there wasn't really
Is there
any
anything
like
else?
big reveals, so it's not like we can really break it down too much.
Yeah, no huge reveals. We got that cliffhanger at the end,
Oh,
and we know that something's coming.
it was cool that Madara has a portable Gaido whatever statue, like because he has Zetsu. He's just like, hey,
Oh, he summoned it out of
yeah, out of
Obito.
white, out of the white part of Obito. He was like, yeah, hey, I'm just gonna borrow this real quick. Cool, thanks. Obito's still trying to fight Black Zetsu, so when Madara gets his second run again, that'll be a problem.
Should give it to Kakashi.
That'd be dope.
I don't know if he can even handle that. I don't know because he's not really an Uchiha.
I hate
he's
that
not
whole
an
thing.
Uchiha
like-
at all, and he's
But his body's become adept
So used
to,
to
yeah, like having he can use a Mangekyou Sharingan
Give it to
at ease
Sasuke.
now.
If they give it to Sasuke, that'd be cool.
Something's gonna happen with Sasuke,
Well, something has to happen with
'Cause
Sasuke.
he's
They can't
not-
just forget about Sasuke.
obviously, but he hasn't been like doing anything like in the last 2 chapters because it's been like Naruto and
yeah. It's all the focus on the tail beast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does anybody know like what move Madara does to like slap all the tail beasts in the face? He just like does something with Rennigan and the Two Tails is the Two Tails is like, hey, watch out, guys, he's
And then
my lip.
I thought he was jumping around, like kicking him in the face.
no, it was some sort of like
No, it was a
action at a
technique.
distance.
Oh,
I thought it was something kind of like the
Spirit
Shinra
gun.
Tensei like push pull,
Yeah,
except not that. Just
it was
at
like
a distance, like hey,
focused
instant
on,
force
like-
on you, on you, on you, on you.
it's kind of like the
I don't know,
Hyuga
man.
thing.
Oh,
The
the
Hyugas
like
can do that, right?
force palm,
Yeah, force palm.
Well, I think it was something
force choke.
specific to the tailed beast because doesn't he mention the sage at right before it like I need to put you guys on a leash, something like the sage or I don't know.
Oh, I haven't read
Whatever.
the chapter.
Grumble, grumble.
Anyway, I said
Anyway.
anyway a lot in this video.
Yeah, no, we're on the motivation train right now. Boom.
It's better than whatnot.
I mean, the last 2 chapters are good build-up chapters. I think
Yeah,
next
use
week
one.
we're gonna see a really cool chapter because it's gonna be the whole reveal of like Kurama's plan. We got to see Naruto's like, oh my god, I'm losing Kurama's face, which was like in shock. That was
Yeah, right now he's the one kind of in jeopardy.
yeah. And
I feel like you'd be prepared for that though. Like
yeah.
I mean, you knew that was the plan. Like he didn't really seem that prepared for when that would come down
Yeah.
the pipe.
No, not really. Also, what's gonna happen with B?
word.
He's dead. Dude's dead.
Well, I was saying
I mean, not yet, but he might be.
I was saying to Reed before, like, I can understand Naruto surviving the Nine Tails chakra being pulled out of him because his mom was able to survive it because of being an Uchiha, an Uzumaki. B is not.
She didn't survive for very long.
She would.
Granted, she took a claw through the chest, and
She
that's
was-
what
no,
killed
she
her.
was gonna die anyway,
Yeah,
though.
I don't think
That's
so.
why she
I'm-
sacrificed herself. Like I'm gonna die.
Well, we don't
No,
know.
I don't
but
think
I'm
so,
pretty
'cause they
sure
made
she's
it-
gonna die.
They
Positive
made
she
a
said
point
that.
to say no, because they made
Okay.
a point to say that God damn, I keep saying Uchihas. Uzumakis are chosen to be the carriers for Jinchurikis because
Because of their strong
Because of
vitality,
their
yada,
strong
yada.
vitality. Yeah.
But at one point, she tells Minato, like, you're gonna have to raise this kid because I'm done for. And he says, nah, neither of us are gonna have to raise this kid. Check this out.
Where you're both dead.
I don't know. I think that especially Naruto's not gonna. Obviously, he's not gonna.
It's a
die,
moot
but,
point
like,
because she didn't live long enough to figure it
yeah,
out either
exactly.
way. But-
But yeah, I think Naruto will be fine. And especially he's got people there to support him. If any, like he can get
Yeah.
chakra from whoever.
I'm not entirely convinced that Madara's actually going to get all of them.
No, I don't think it's gonna work out that perfectly. Like,
He's gonna do the same bullshit he did last time. Where he's gonna get like half of one. He's
And-
gonna all right. He's gonna kill Minato. I'm gonna get that. He's gonna pull the chakra out of Minato. He's gonna get one of like B's tail. He's either gonna kill B or he's gonna get one of the B's tails again. They're gonna do that half like part chakra bullshit again. You know, when they're like, oh, we sealed part of it, and that counts. That counts.
Real quick, now that you mentioned the tentacle being chopped off, they did that again
They did.
in this chapter. Yeah, I don't know if you
son
noticed.
of a bitch.
There was, one shot of the octopus and
How many tails does he have left?
something chopping off, one of the tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if maybe that's how B gets out of it.
Maybe.
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 I missed
like
that.
he did 200 chapters ago.
I mean, he got past one Uchiha doing that.
Yeah.
Like, why not two?
Hey, if it works, use
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's not stupid if it gets the job done.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, next week I think we're gonna see something cool happen. I feel like Kurama's not someone to sleep on. Like, if you compare him to like a lot of the other tailed beasts, he seems to know a little bit more about a lot more. Like, he's got a plan for everything. Whenever Naruto's in trouble, he's usually like, hey, try this, do this. Hey, you gotta trust me on this one. I think that he understands Madara a little, and even like
Yeah, he
His-
knows how
he
scary
com-
Madara is.
he
I don't
commented
think
on that. He's like,
sleeping on
why
it.
are we like worried? I think the one tells was like, why are we worried about a human?
This guy is one guy.
And he's like, yo, don't even say that because he's not just like a human.
Some
This
dude.
guy, yeah, he's not like some dude. Like, he's like a problem. So I think Kurama's been planning some sort of thing since Madara has shown up, because he knows how scary and how powerful he actually is.
I think it's funny that of all the tailed beasts to say that it was Shukaku, the only one not to get like put into an Edo Tensei body and just kind of used as
Yeah.
puppets.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
because his
Yeah.
career was so yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
whatnot. Anyway.
All right. Next week, I promise you, the chapter review will be awesome. I think this
Next week, isn't that next week? Like,
What's
Two
the
days
Like
from
New
now?
Year's.
Oh, is it
oh
really?
fuck, is it? They're
Actually,
probably gonna take it off anyway.
No,
Don't they
'cause they
always?
don't- no, not they don't.
I want
care.
to say this is one of the double issues.
What was there a double? Oh, like this week's gonna be 2 chapters, and then there's gonna be a
No,
break,
no.
or there's gonna be
the double
miss?
issues means like weeks 4 and 5 come out in the same issue
Oh.
in the same chapter.
All right, we'll have to see. So maybe you'll see us this week. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's not a chapter next week.
Yeah.
Watch for it. If there's not, then watch for it the week after that.
Word to mother. I'm dangerous. All right. Bye.
I wanted to say that.
Say what?
I'm dangerous, but now it's gone.